What it do, homies? It's your boy Dave, and I'm back today. We out here with another Tommy P reaction. This time, we taking a look at Toss a Coin to Your Witcher. Okay, now, oddly, I have played the Witcher game, and I know that this is more of an ode to, the game as well as the Netflix series, but I've played it, but I just never can't seem to sit down and beat it. I don't know what it is. I need to beat that game. I played a good chunk of it, I just never beat it. Anyways, the song is mad catchy, and I think it's because of how many times he says toss a coin to your Witcher. Repetition usually leads to you memorizing it, and it's just so freaking catchy. So we're going to hear a bass version of this, which is very interesting because the bard pretty much sings in a higher register. So we already know that Tommy P, is a Dragon Slayer. So let's check it out. Shut up and turn it up. Yeah, see, you can't just start off like that, dog.
When I'm alive, grace with the arrows of riddle, along came this song. From when the wolf will forth, a silver-tongued level, this army of elves, at whose the day revel. They came up to me with merciful deceit, broke down my lute and they kicked in my teeth, while the devil's horns mint out in the meat, and so cried the Witcher, he can't be bleed. Toss a coin to your Witcher, O Valley of Plenty, O Valley of Plenty, oh. Toss a coin to your Witcher, O Valley of Plenty.
All right, just I just want to make some remarks here. Okay, so of course I know, or at least I think I know, that when you're singing in like that bass, that lower register, is that you got to summon a lot from within to be able to sing this. So we've heard the Netflix adaptation, and I believe they sang this song. Actually, I don't know that if they sang the song in the game. I imagine they did, right? Because the Netflix adaptation actually did a pretty good job at trying to stay as close to the book as possible, believe it or not. But anyways, getting back on track, when you're singing, there's only so much force you can exert while you're down there in the dungeons, So when you think about this song, there's not a lot of holding out the notes really as long. It's kind of a fast cadence, right? From what I've been hearing from Tommy P, it's a fast cadence of a song. So you got to sing this, but you also since you got to dive deep, you don't have that much time to be throwing in runs and stuff like he did at the end. So everything's kind of like short. You know what I'm saying? Like if you really try to talk really fast like this, I mean, you also try to sing it can get a little bit hard. It can make you winded real quickly. So he's doing a pretty good job with that. Right when I was expecting that Valley of Sin, he hit us with that dragon breath right there. He just reminded us that, hey, you got to throw some dragon soul in there, just a little bit. But that is the first thing that I'm noticing. So.
A fight, a mighty whole that bashes and breaks you and brings you to more. He trusts.
Run that back, man. You gotta need some headphones for that part right there.
And breaks you and brings you to more.
Bro, you pan that. I don't know if you did this, but I got headphones on. You pan that swell to happen on the right side. It comes in so smoothly. Ooh, I like that. Oh, that's nice, my guy. That's really nice. I had something else to say, but I can't. What was I about to say? Oh, your choice in words where you're deciding to sing, and then where you hear the verbal, where you hear the audio, but then some of these things that you're whispering as well. Now, when we listen to the song, Netflix, version of the song. I know that he was pretty much singing like he was a whisper before he crescendos up and starts just fully blowing out, starts singing and everything. But when you're singing a song like this, those type of choices where you decide to put in those whispers and everything, make it audible or make it a whisper, adds texture to the song and helps with your attention when you're listening to it as well. So we're gonna go back. You gotta hear him do it right there. It adds emotion. That's nice.
Far back on the shelf, high upon the mountain, from whence he came. He wiped out your best and got kicked in his chest. He's a friend of humanity, so give him the rest. That's my epic tale, a champion prevailed. Defeated the villain, now point to mail.
Emotion.
Toss a coin to your witcher, oh valley of plenty, oh valley of plenty, oh. Toss a coin to your witcher, a friend of humanity. Toss a coin to your witcher, oh valley of plenty, oh valley of plenty, oh. Toss a coin to your witcher, a friend of humanity. Toss a coin to your witcher, oh valley of plenty, oh valley of plenty, oh. Toss a coin to your witcher, a friend of humanity.
Disgusting right there. That's disgusting. But one more thing I need to listen to. Hold on real quick. So there's another thing, and I don't know why I be noticing some of these details, man. I'm sitting here thinking about the Netflix version where he said, "Toss a coin to the sake of humanity." Did he throw that syllable humanity instead of humanity? I wonder about that, right? Because I was just sitting here talking about how, you know, certain things don't translate. You know, you take somebody who's singing in a much higher octave and you bring it down, right, several octaves down, and you start singing. Some of these things don't translate. It's not going to sound as good. So I'm wondering that syllable instead of humanity, I wonder if that was also a choice or if that's how the original goes. I can't really remember. And then we also got to think about that this song is saying, and it's not meant to have as much background percussion, right? Because it's supposed to be sung by a bard with nothing but his lute or his guitar. So at the very beginning, we can kind of hear just little snippets of the background music as it starts creeping in towards the climax. The little do 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 was also interesting, right? When we're talking about like music theory wise, add that in there because, like I said, it's supposed to be, it's a bard that's singing it, so he kind of gave us that illusion of strings being plucked. The melody arrangements of him just creeping in and creeping out. I don't know, guys. That was amazing stuff, and I feel like you can't really appreciate that type of stuff if you ain't wearing headphones to pick up all those subtle details. And also, it must have been cold. I mean, it looks like you filmed this from at least 3 different vantage points. So you must have been going through this at least 3 times. Well, your hands got to be frozen by now, right now. I wouldn't even know now that I think about it. You must have been cold because that don't look like it's very much. I'm guessing it's winter, or it's got to be winter. Look at the skies. There's not enough leaves. Definitely in the winter time. But this was an amazing cover, dude. I didn't know what to expect, honestly. Like I've heard the Netflix version of it so many times where I came in here, I had some type of expectation, but bass singing, I was like, this song is great. What was this song sung? I don't think the guy who's singing it, he's probably a tenor. Guy singing a tenor probably, or an alto. I do know that he gets pretty high when he's like, vanity. Might be an alto now that I'm thinking about that note, but I couldn't be far off. Anyways, this was another masterful performance by the Dragon God, the Dragon Slayer, the Dragon Defeater, Tomi P. All right, y'all. That's the end of this video. If you enjoyed the content, leave a like and subscribe. Dave's out.